Hey guys! This week for Movie Club we're reviewing SouthPark the movie. Bigger, longer and uncut. And I love it. It is a movie that takes satire and really biting current social commentary and mixes it up with an inordinate amount of fart jokes. You can't get better than that. SouthPark the movie still focuses around the lives of the four main characters in SouthPark. Kyle, Stan, Kenny, and of course Eric. And this time it is revolving around the release of the Terrence and Phillip movie in theatres, Asses of Fire. And even though it's an R-rated movie, the boys managed to pay a homeless person to sneak them into the theatre so that they can watch it, and they are hit with this giant barrage of swear words that they've never heard before, and they are duly influenced by it and decide that it is the best thing that they've ever heard. The parents of SouthPark are understandably a wee bit pissed that their children are now going around calling each other donkey fuckers, on top of other things. But rather than handle it in a mature way, they decide to declare war on Canada because it's all Canada's fault for having dodgy, dirty fart jokes. Underneath this plot, there's the subplot, well, almost a subplot, of now that Kenny is in hell after dying from setting himself on fire after he tried to light his fart, Saddam Hussein and Satan, who are in a gay relationship together, even though Saddam is really only in it for the sex and Satan is feeling very unloved and underappreciated. The seventh sign of the apocalypse says that if Terrence and Phillip die on American soil, then they can rise up from hell and take over the world. As you do. I thought that was fucking hilarious. I mean, all up, what this movie gets right is pretty much everything. It's got great fart jokes. It's got a new amount of swear words that even I hadn't heard of, and I was very glad to add those into my vocabulary. On top of that, it's the really awesome social commentary, and the way the guys do satire is they mix it so well in that at first you don't always notice it, and until you get to the end and you really understand the message of the movie. And the same with the TV show with each episode. It's just so brilliantly written, and I mean, mega props to Matt Stone and Trey Parker. The guys really are super intelligent, and I don't think they get a lot of credit for it. So I loved it. I also loved the homage that they paid, oh my god, I can't speak, but the homage that they paid to Star Wars throughout the whole thing with, you know, taking the piss out of General Akbar, and with Cartman essentially playing the role of the Emperor, and Satan having to decide between, you know, the Emperor or Luke, but in this case it was Cartman and Saddam Hussein, was just top notch. So, I mean, 2 thumbs up from me for that one. I loved it. I mean, other than sitting here and starting to sing songs like Uncle Fucker or Carl's Mum's a Bitch, which I would have to say is my favourite song out of all of them, you can't really say much more about this film other than it's just awesome. It is this classic piece of comedy and comic awesomeness that I love, and it's great. So, yeah, for me, I've got to say I love it. I think that's me done. I'm in a crazy headspace today, so whatever. One take. I'm just going to go one take. I'm not even going to edit. All of this stuff is going to make it in. Anyway, guys, this was my review for SourceFed Movie Club. SouthPark, bigger, longer, uncut. Thank you so much, producers, for putting me in last week, especially when I was sick. You made me feel so much better. I love you guys. I love the new intro type bit that you use with the Brady Bunch type faces of all of us movie clubbers who make it in the video. It makes us feel awesome. And I love you guys. And on this note, I'm going to say, well, Carl's Mum's a bitch, the big fat bitch is cheap, but mean old ugly bitch. I can't remember the words. Crap. Alright, that's me. Bye.